Olympic title in Helsinki in 1952. Twice former heavyweight champion of the world from New York, Floyd Patterson.
What a hand Floyd is getting. Always one of the most popular fighters of all time, Floyd Patterson. His wife is here and she's very proud. Listen to this hand for Floyd.
And this young man in 1960 won the Olympic gold medal in Rome, then known as Cassius Marcellus Clay, the former heavyweight champion of the world, and the People's Choice from Louisville, Kentucky, now known as Mr. Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali. The garden is in a bedlam. He's getting a tremendous hand. He looks good, doesn't he, Floyd?
He does.
Now, a third great fighter who captured the Olympic gold medal in Tokyo, 1964. Another world heavyweight champion from Philadelphia, Smoking Joe Frazier.
Uh-oh. They may have we got to break this up.
From Philadelphia.
Oh, no. Joe, how are you? Just a quick question. How do you feel?
I feel good. I got my weights down. I'm all ready to go. I would say another 5-6 weeks, I'll be in tip-top shape.
How are you going to make out with Muhammad Ali?
I'm going to be ready. I'm going to give him something to think about on the 28th of January.
Joe, good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, last but far from least, United States gold medal winner in Mexico City in 1968. Now,
here comes George Foreman.
Heavyweight champion of the world, Hayward, California, George Foreman.
Heavyweight champion of all the world, George Foreman. Shaking hands with Floyd Patterson.
That's the first time I've ever shook hands with Floyd Patterson. That was a great fighter, great champion.
He got a great hand. George, everybody wants to know how you feel.
Feeling real good now, man. I see a lot of heavyweights around now, so I don't have no reason to be going without fights.
You know, I think you've been criticized unjustly for not fighting in the last year. Was it your fault?
No, I like to fight. Fighting is the only way I can make a living. You know, if I don't get no fights, then I can't eat.
How about the winner of tonight's fight between Quarry and Shavers?
I think that's a probability that I'll be fighting one of those guys.
Good luck, George.
Thank you.
Thank you. Floyd, it must be heartwarming to get a reception like you got. You're always so popular here and all over.
Well, it is, Don. I don't know, it makes you feel good that people haven't forgot. You know?
Oh, they'll never forget you. As a matter of fact, you're still on the active list, aren't you?
Yes, I am, but I haven't had a fight since 72 September.
Well, here's Joe again.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've seen all of the preliminaries. We've seen everything that's interesting, exciting, colorful, and all the rest. Now for the real thing. Here at Madison Square Garden on January the 28th, the fight takes place in the arena right here in New York. Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier in the bout. Make your reservations, get your tickets, be here on January 28th. You've waited a long time, now see it. Muhammad Ali versus Smoking Joe Frazier for the real right as the #1 heavyweight challenging and contender. Here on the 28th of January. Get your tickets, don't be left out.
We're waiting for the principals in the main event to put in an appearance. Tell you about Jerry Quarry. He's on the brink of a heavyweight title shot against Foreman if he can dispose of Ernie Shavers convincingly tonight. The California battler, after some early disappointments, has fought his way back to #4 among the heavyweights. And here comes Jerry Quarry. Jerry was born in Los Angeles, May 15th, 1945. The 6' 1/2" boxer puncher has won 47 of his 57 fights with 6 losses and 4 draws. He has stopped 28 opponents and was halted 4 times, twice by Muhammad Ali, once by Joe Frazier in a title bout, and once by George Chuvalo. He has lost only to the best. On the plus side, he has beaten off friend Floyd Patterson and also Ron Lyle and Mac Foster when they came to Madison Square Garden undefeated. Ernie Shavers is on his way in the ring now. Here comes Ernie. He's the question mark in this fight. We know what Quarry can do, but how about the man you're looking at now? We know he can hit, but can he take it? His KO of Jimmy Ellis was a sensation, but just before he KO'd Jimmy at the Garden with 1 punch last June, Ellis seemed to stagger him. If Shavers can hit Quarry solidly, he's got a great chance. Ernie has won 46 of his 48 bouts with 2 losses, 1 a KO by Ron Stander, but that was long ago. Now get this, Shavers has scored 45 knockouts in his 46 wins, 18 of them coming in the first round. He's won 34 fights in a row, and he's ranked #6 in the division. Ernie stands 6 feet 1 inch tall and was born in Garland, Alabama, August 31st, 1945. He now lives in Warren, Ohio, and he's the same age as Jerry Quarry. Ernie Shavers. Arthur McCanty, one of the top referees on the staff of the New York State Athletic Commission, will be the 3rd man in the ring. He's in the corner, the neutral corner just above us, where Shavers is bouncing around and Quarry is taking things more quietly. The judges, the veteran judges, Jack Gordon and Bill Recht. The knockdown timekeeper will be Herbie Kronowitz. The timekeeper, Fred Abatello. The New York State Athletic Commission is composed of Chairman Eddie Dooley, Robert Sherwood, and Emmanuel Gonzalez.
I don't realize the strain, building up the fight and all that.
The boys are patiently waiting. Got a little bit more than a minute to go before the fight gets underway. I'll repeat the scoring again on a rounds basis with a supplementary point system if the cards are, the points come out even on an official's card. The scoring is done by the referee and 2 judges. The mandatory 8 count is in effect. That's important in a heavyweight bout, of course, or in any bout. So is the 3 knockdown rule. If a man is floored in 3 times in a round, he's considered knocked out. And the count continues. If a man is floored at or near the ringing of the bell, he must arise by the count of 10, even though the bell is sounded, except in the last round. In other words, he cannot be saved by the bell. Ernie Shavers on the right-hand side of the ring, Jerry Quarry on the left. Very few people expect this bout to go the limit, Floyd, and it shouldn't, I suppose, but nevertheless, I've seen bouts where the punchers punched themselves out or punched their opponents out, and the bout somehow or other went the distance.
Yeah, it's quite possible. It could happen. It's not likely, though. Both men punched too hard, in my opinion.
I noticed Quarry in his training was concentrating on short punches. He was working his way in close, and I thought he did one thing that could be costly if he's caught. He used to drop his head before he punched.
Yeah, but he has a new trainer, I believe, or manager.
We're ready to go up to Joe Bostic, the ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the feature event on this evening's boxing program from Madison Square Garden, world's most famous sporting arena. The distance, 12 rounds. At stake, an improved position as an outstanding challenger for the World's Heavyweight Championship. The officials assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission, the timekeeper, Freddie Aviatello. The judges are Bill Reck and Jack Gordon. Counting for the knockdowns at the bell, Herbie Cronowitz. Third man in the ring at this time, Mr. Arthur McCanty. The principals in this feature event of the evening, coming to us from Cypress, California, at 202 pounds even. He's wearing green trunks trimmed in white. Jerry Quarry. Jerry Quarry.
Big hand for Jerry.
And from Warren, Ohio, 210 pounds even. He's wearing blue trunks trimmed in white. Earnie Shavers, 12 rounds.
Shavers was smiling at Quarry, and Quarry was very serious. Here are the instructions by the referee.
This contest for 12 rounds will be governed by the rules of the New York State Athletic Commission. We expect you to obey these rules. I'll be here to enforce them. In the event of a knockdown, you must take an 8 count. 3 knockdowns in 1 round will automatically end the contest. Now, you men break when you're told to break. You will be penalized if you do anything illegal. Shake hands now. One question.
Gil Clancy asking a question about the height of Shavers' trunks. The referee lowers them a little. We're ready now for the punch fest. Quarry the green trunks, Shavers the blue trunks. Referee Arthur McCanty, the bell, round 1 is scheduled for 12. Quarry makes the first clinch. Shavers scoring heavily. Shavers warned about grabbing behind the neck. Shavers back to way, he might have been hurt. He is hurt apparently.
Yeah, he's hurt.
More than a minute to go in the round. Shavers is in trouble. Down goes Shavers. He's taking the mandatory 8 count. 5, 6, 7. The referee talks to him. He's in Quarry's corner. He doesn't seem to know where he is.
I think they got to stop it.
The bout is over. The bout is over. The referee has stopped the contest. The winner by a knockout in the first round, Jerry Quarry. We'll have a replay of the first round, I'm sure, and we'll have an interview with Jerry Quarry, the winner. The time about 221 of the first round. Jerry Quarry picks up his new manager, Gil Clancy. Here comes the announcement.
That was a spectacular win for Jerry Quarry. A sensational win. I think now Jerry Quarry will probably go right in line for a shot at the heavyweight champion, George Foreman.
21 seconds. First round. Referee McCanny stops the contest. Winner is Jerry Quarry.
Okay. Don Duffy is going to try to get an interview.
How badly hurt was Shavers?
Well, he was totally defensive, and it was necessary to stop it at that time because he couldn't have gone on anymore. It would have been unnecessary to take any further beating.
He stood in the corner as though he didn't know what was going on.
He didn't know. His eyes were glassy, and he was defenseless. It was best to stop it at that time.
Okay, Arthur, thank you. Let's get Jerry over here. Here's Jerry Quarry. Jerry, I gotta say, you look like Jack Dempsey in there. Jerry Quarry.
Hey, he's got a hard hit. I hurt both hands.
You hurt both hands. Did he hurt you?
No.
I thought he did.
He didn't hit me.
He hit you, Jerry.
When? Early in the round.
Jerry, come on.
Hey,
we don't want an argument
He
here.
don't have one. He didn't hit me at all with any decent shot at all.
What do you think hurt him most by
Left
you?
hook.
The left hook.
Yeah.
Here's Ernie Shavers. Ernie, come on over here, huh? Here's Ernie Shavers, who must be very disappointed.
I just got hit.
Ernie, what happened?
I just got hit with a shot and never got recovered.
You got over there in the corner. You didn't seem to know what was going on.
I got hit with a good shot and couldn't recover, that's all.
You hit him a good shot.
Yeah, he's a very good fighter. He hit me with a good shot. He's a very good fighter.
All right, Ernie, thank you. Good luck. Here's Gil Clancy. Gil, I got to offer you congratulations. You may even be manager of the year or something, because you've done wonders with Quarry. He's got a new zest for fighting, hasn't he?
Well, he sure has, Don. He worked real hard for this fight. We were very disappointed with the postponements, and the grind of waiting and waiting and waiting. I guess he just had to get it over with like this,
This was some win. Now, what about Foreman?
Well, we had a contract to fight George Foreman before, and he promised me on September 10th, right after Jerry knocked out Tony Doyle, he promised me he'd fight Jerry in November. I can't find him. I think George Foreman's retired.
Oh, he's here all right.
Well, why don't he fight Jerry Quarry?
Well,
that's the biggest money match he can make.
Yes, sir.
Nobody else is even close.
But he's here.
Well, then why don't he fight Jerry Quarry?
You got a point, Gil. Good luck to you. Congratulations. I'm going to go back to Floyd Patterson. We'll maybe get a replay of some of that first round. Go ahead, Floyd.
Hey, show me
All right, they're going to show a rerun now of the Jerry Quarry spectacular first round, one-round knockout of Earnie Shavers. Earnie Shavers, I must say, takes some tremendous punches. I never really thought he could take that much of a punch. But Jerry Quarry was hitting him round. I don't know how many shots he took before going down.
But Shavers did hit him there. Yeah, Quarry says he wasn't hit. He was hit.
Oh, he was hit several times. Yeah, there's a left hook. Another left hook. Wow. He took some punches.
I think the referee was smart to stop it, Floyd.
I think so too, John. I have to say, despite the way Earnie Shavers was hurt, he continued to try.
Oh, yes.
Up until the end.
Jerry says he hurt both hands. He says Shavers has a hard head. But he continued to punch whether his hands were hurt or not. I just hope neither one of them is broken.
No, I hope not. I guess you realize this puts Jerry Quarry in a very good position as far as a shot at the title is concerned.
Oh, I think it puts him in an enviable spot because since Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier are matched for January 28th, they obviously couldn't fight, either winner couldn't fight Foreman before June. And I imagine George would like to have a title shot. He won the title last January. I think he'd like to have a title shot long before next June. And who else is there now but Jerry Quarry?
That's right. I think this will make Jerry Quarry one of the hottest heavyweights around the country, if not the hottest heavyweight around the country.
Because as I said to him, he looked like Jack Dempsey. And you've probably seen pictures of some of Dempsey's fights. Jerry just tore out there.
Yeah, he never let him go. He never let him go, stayed right on top of him.
You know, even as great as Joe Louis was, I never saw Joe tear into an opponent that way. Joe bided his time and he set him up and then he finished him.
Yeah.
I never saw him go out there like a tiger that way.
Yeah, maybe it's his new trainer or his new manager has something to do with it. I know since he's changed hands, he's been winning. He's been fighting much, much better than what he originally fought before.
I think his disposition is better too, Floyd.
I think so too.
Crowd milling around the garden. We'll take another look at that round of fighting. Here it is. Quarry after Shavers there.
Took some blows. You know, there was a question, Don, as to whether or not Earnie Shavers could take a punch. I think after seeing him take these punches tonight, I would say he takes a very good punch.
Well, you've seen Jerry Quarry at closer range than I have, Floyd, having fought him, but I've seen him many times. I never saw him with the will to win, I think, you might put it, that he had tonight.
Yeah, I think there was a lot riding on this bout tonight. As far as the bout with the heavyweight champion is concerned, George Foreman. And all the papers sort of indicated that the winner of this bout would get a chance to fight George Foreman, along with many, many other things.
Now, how do you think Quarry would do with Foreman? He'd give away about 3 or 4 inches in height.
Well, Don, after seeing this bout tonight, I do give Jerry Quarry a good chance.
I guess you have to.
Yeah, I guess you have this right.
I wonder if Foreman will give him a chance to fight him.
Well, I don't think George Foreman's trouble is that he's ducking any opponents. I think his trouble is simply that he has a lot of leans against him, from what I hear. and I think he's waiting till some of that subsides before he signs to fight someone.
You know, there's been unfair criticism of Foreman for not fighting, and he put it well the other day. He said, I'm not a promoter. You know, if somebody comes up to me with the fight, I'll take the fight. But apparently nobody has come up with the fight or the right terms, and that about does it.
It's quite possible. I read of a lot of offers he was, like the Garden offered him, I believe, $1 million to fight the winner of tonight's fight. Whether or not he'll take it or whether or not he was even offered, I don't know.
Well, I'm not going to run the Garden, Floyd. They do a good job, but I think they can offer him more than $1 million after this fight.
Oh, this was a hot
Quarry.
fight, yeah.
You know, with closed circuit around the country, they might do as much as Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier 3 years ago, or maybe more.
Well, that's quite possible, Don. It's quite possible.
Now, how about you fighting Quarry?
Well, that's a very good question, too. As I said earlier, I would love the fight again. I have not retired. I'm still training. I box quite often. But as I said earlier, I owe something to my family. And I have been debating as to whether I should retire or continue fighting. I haven't really made a decision as yet, but when I do, I will announce it.
Floyd, it's been a pleasure working with you again, and that just about does it. We've had a carnival of clout here, if I may get illiterate, in Madison Square Garden tonight. Knockouts all over the place. Two great light heavyweight prospects, Pedro Soto and Jorge Ahumada, and then, of course, a sensational finish in which Jerry Quarry knocked out Ernie Shavers in the first round. And Jerry Quarry is the new Jerry Quarry, I think. We've got Muhammad Ali fighting Joe Frazier at Madison Square Garden on January 28th. After that, I think we'll see some action in the heavyweight picture. Floyd,
I think so.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Don, and good night.
To our friends around the country, good night, everybody.